can't explain to you or use words to tell you what joy it is to see this on two levels. For the last 2 days, Mrs. Brahma has not come off the roost unless I've pushed her a bit. On Tuesday, Tuesday evening we gave worm medicine to both of them, to him, which was his second lot, which was a bit sooner than I'd been told by the vet, but I was just so desperate because he was sounding awful. And we did her because she was rattling so badly. And that was Tuesday evening. So Wednesday, Thursday, she just stayed on the roost. I pushed her off a couple of times, or forced her off because I got too close. And every time she moved or I made her jump, she sort of coughed and spluttered a bit. But the rest of the time she was just rattling. And she got off and had water. And I fully expected this morning to find her on the floor, having fallen off the roost. And I didn't. So she totally ignored these younger hens for 2 days. She's giving him a bit of a going over now, but not in the way that she has. It's because they're getting under her feet. But that's normal stuff. He'd come out yesterday. He'd stayed in all day the day before, which was Wednesday. Today's Friday. He was out yesterday, but looking very forlorn. And I was thinking, I thought we were going to lose both of them. And came down this morning. She was still alive. She was on the roost. I went and gave her a bit of a tap on the back, hoping to sort of get her to cough, which, you would a human, but I don't think it works with hens, but I did it anyway. And then she stayed on the roost, didn't move, and I tapped her harder again, thinking, well, I've got a chance to get her to cough. So that was it. And I was just coming down with water, thinking I need to bring some water in, refresh the water, put more water in, if she's going to stay in, and get her off the roost. And look at this. This is what I found. So not only are they integrated, she's limping, that cuckoo marron. That's my next problem. I've got to sort that leg out. She's got a swelling on her knee, her elbow, knee, whatever you call it. But they're integrated. I left them out of the cage. The cage has been removed. So all night they were together. Or this morning they're together. And now you can see they're together under the Bramley apple tree eating rotten apples. I am very happy, as I suppose you can tell. I don't know what's going to happen with the cockerel in terms of, I do hope he doesn't, it's called treading. I do hope he doesn't tread them because he is just enormous. He's a big bird. I'm hoping that they won't be of interest to him because they're so small. But he's been very good around them when she's not been around. But now, she's doing fine. Not chasing them. So they get under her. I mean, they don't care. They're getting under her feet. I'm sure actually that Azure, the white one, is trying to tempt Mr. Cockerel. What a good day. Yeah, so, yeah. It's good news. Fingers crossed they're on the mend. He, after I don't know how long, I mean, I haven't heard him. I'm not close enough to hear him, but it was a week ago Monday that we took him to the vet. So that's 9 days ago, 10 days ago. And he'd been ill for at least 10 days before that. So for 20 days, and he I think he's coming round. And I couldn't understand Mrs. Brahma because she sort of seemed more sick than he's ever seemed in a much shorter space of time. I've been looking online at stuff. What can I do? How can I help support them? And I am doing what I need to do. But the only thing that we need to stop doing, and that is when we come down in the evening, we throw corn down for them. For some reason, I'm doing a recording and then it stops. I've got to do some sorting out of the phone. It stopped just then. But I'll finish this now. So anyway, weather's good, pleasant, comfortable, manageable. Chickens, good, pleasant, manageable. Starlinks works. I think that was all I was going to say anyway. I'll just have to tack these two together. And thanks for watching. I can't hear them, but I can't get close enough. I got over there, and but with them being under there, but I can't hear them bubbling. Oh, okay. See what you get if I cobble all this together. Oh, and I made this. It's banana cake. So the lid looks as if it's going to be a bit dry, but it's got no sugar, added sugar in it. It's got, God, I can't hold that. Hold on a minute. That's better. It's 3 bananas, and the sugar content is sultanas, brandy. I think that was all. I used sarrasin flour, buckwheat flour, and I can't remember what else. Oh, 2 eggs, 2 egg yolks. Very pale egg yolks. They're still quite pale, the egg yolks, the eggs that we're getting from the chickens. 2 egg yolks, melted butter, and whatever. So I'm going to sort these videos out, and then I'm going to make a cup of tea, then cut this open and see what it tastes like. So whilst the tea's brewing, I thought I'd tell you what else is in here that I forgot to say. So sultanas, but there's also some dark chocolate in there that I broke up into. They're not nibs because it was my Lindt chocolate, but I broke that up and put that in. So I don't know what it'll be like. If it's too dry, I can put butter on it. It doesn't feel too bad. I still might put butter on it. I'll stick the recipe in the description. That's it. That is definitely the final one. Thanks for watching. Bon après-midi.